Today in this video actually we will talk about the moping function, because this deebot I received this on the customer purchase newly, and customer say that when he uses the moping function, so there's a lot, he already select the lowest level of the water flow from the water tank from the app, and still there's a lot of water when the deebot run on the floor, so a lot of water they can see on the floor. So what is the reason? First of all, we will see that whether the customer complaint is okay or not, whether the customer give us the right information or not. And before we do the experiment, I show you. I just want to confirm. I just want to inform you that how the Osmo Pro, this the water tank function, it works. So once we press the auto button and we attach the water tank, and there's sufficient water in the water tank, and we attach the moping plate. So once we press this auto button, so the water will start dripping for 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds, the water will stop dripping, and every 90 seconds, the water will drip for 3 seconds. This is a normal function. So first of all, we will see whether the water drips. For this one, I will show you. I remove this mopping cloth. This one's a new mopping cloth actually. So I just attach here, because I just want to show you whether the in 3 seconds how much the water dispense, whether that quantity is normal, or the water automatically is coming quite a lot, that is why the water drip on the floor. So just we want to confirm first whether it's a normal water flow or is very high. Okay, so now it's totally dry, there's no water here on the floor, it's totally clean. So now let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds already done. You can see the water dripping, and this one the water stopped dripping already. So this is a normal water flow. The water flow is totally normal. It's not, we cannot say that the water flow is very high, that's why there's a lot of water we can see on the floor. So why, if the water flow is normal, then what is the reason that the customer, when they run the deebot on the floor, so the water like this drop on the floor? So what, how, we can test that one. So here I show you actually what is the reason why the water is the customer complaining that is on the floor, it's not absorbed properly. So actually, because the customer purchased just only the new one, and this one is the new mopping cloth. The new mopping cloth, there's a net here, as you can see there's a net. So the water, when we attach the mopping plate, we attach like that, here like that. So the water drip here on these 3 slots, as you can see. So these 3 slots, here you can see there's a net here. The water drop on the net. Until the water go down, touch with the cloth, then only it will start moving, and the water flow will be normal. If the water flow is, everything is normal already, but the mopping cloth is totally new, there's a net here, the water drop on the net, that is why the water is still on the net, it's not going down to the cloth, so it can absorb properly and start mopping. So the T8 is ready to use, and this one is a new water tank for this customer, and there's sufficient water we can test here. And there's no water on the mopping plate, it's totally clean. So now we want to see whether the mopping plate has been mopping plate has been installed. So we want to see whether the water drop on the floor a lot or not, and what is the reason, I will let you know later. So it will take a few seconds. After scanning the area, after a few seconds, now you can see there is no watermark on the floor, but water is dripping from the water tank actually. I will show you where is the water now. Water already dripped, but still you can see the platform is dry. So suddenly all that water will drop somewhere. And now I will show you where is that water. As you can see, the water dropped direct on the 3 slots there, but because this one is a totally new mopping cloth, that is why the water didn't go down direct, it stopped with the net. as I show you in the video, that there's a net on the mopping cloth, so the water all actually stop there. So how you can use this one, I will show you that how you can the first time how we can solve this issue. So once the depot suddenly hit something somewhere or turn, then this same water will drop somewhere like that. So that's why the customer complained that there's a lot of water on the floor. Actually the water is water flow of the deboat is normal. There's nothing wrong with the deboat. Water tank is okay, mopping cloth is okay. Just because this one is the new mopping cloth and all the water stop here, so it will take few seconds to absorb the water, then only the water will go down. So how we can to prevent how we can solve this issue is I will show you now. Okay, so before start using, what you can do is because we cannot add the detergent or Dettol or something, the liquid cleaner inside the water tank. If we use that one, so the water tank and inside this one's very tiny. I mean the pipelines they will break actually. So you can spray the water on the mopping cloth, or you can use the Dettol also. No problem, doesn't matter. You can spray, make it wet, make sure it's wet from the both side properly, then it's totally wet. Now the water whatever will drip on the net also direct will observe, direct go down here with the mopping cloth. Then I mean the water whatever will drip from the deboard won't stop on the plate, it will go direct on the mopping cloth, and it will absorb very fast, and then the water won't stop there and won't drop anywhere on the floor. So now I will show you the same mopping cloth whether the water stop on the mopping cloth or not. Okay, so there's sufficient water and the mopping plate is almost dry. I mean there is no water on the mopping plate, we can see, and the mopping cloth now is wet. So now see, I show you the same deboard, same everything. Mopping plate has been installed. Once we press auto button, so the water start dripping. So let it move first, then I will show you whether the water still on the mopping plate stop there or go down direct on the mopping cloth. If we dip a little bit in the water or we spray Dettol or something, the liquid on the mopping cloth, then your floor also will be more cleaner, as you can see on the platform. The straight from the start also, when you start the deboot, it will give you the very good result. Okay, now I stop the deboot and I show you. Okay, there is no water on the plate, as you can see. Whatever the water drop on the mopping plate go down direct. So this is how we can settle this we can use this one and settle this minor issue with that the water stop on the mopping plate, or there's a lot of water suddenly on the on your floor, you can see there. So this is how we can settle this issue actually. So before using, you must dip the mopping cloth in the water, or you can use Dettol or detergent, spray a little bit on the mopping cloth, make it wet, then the mopping cloth will be wet and then everything will be settled.